And this other topic that worries me about artificial intelligence is how Larry Ellison is involved. And Larry Ellison is very excited about how Oracle can be in this like triangle between NVIDIA, OpenAI, and Oracle. Say they want this to build this infrastructure, this 500 billion with a B infrastructure. According to Elon Musk is already a bit of mocking the initiative because no, they still don't have even 10 billion to build this. And my question is, this infrastructure is going to be used for what? I hope that is for medical research. That would be just amazing. Amazing. We could cure so many things just by studying, having all the permutations, having a technical intelligence to take a look at our bodies and say, okay, the human body, it works such and such way. There's so many mysteries that we don't understand of the human body that both big data and artificial general intelligence can solve. It can actually do that. That part of science fiction, we can make it a reality, and we can solve so many things about our health that looks so promising. But then we have this. Oracle's Larry Ellison says a surveillance system of police body cams, cameras on cars, and autonomous drones, all monitored by AI, will constantly record and report on police and citizens, leading everyone to be on their best behavior. So basically, China.
The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on.
You will be recorded and reported on everything you do. Every step you are inside your house, your intelligent fridge is looking at you, your phone is listening to you, Alexa is listening to you. I already predicted this a long time ago. This was going to be a thing. We're going to have cameras and sensors everywhere listening to us, tracking our every move. And AIs, you will not have enough humans to be able to look at all those cameras, but you can have AIs looking at those cameras 24/7, even while you sleep. Every single move that you do, even if you close your curtains, even from the from the times of the Cold War, we know how to listen inside a room just from the vibrations of the windows. That is Cold War technology. Imagine what they can do right now with all these devices and all the cameras and all the stuff that is around us. I mean, they can create what we have seen only in science fiction movies.
And it's unimpeachable. The cars have cameras on them. I think we have a squad car here someplace. But those kind of applications using AI, if we can use AI, and we're using AI to monitor the video. So if that altercation that occurred in Memphis, the chief of police would be immediately notified. It's not people that are looking at those cameras, it's AI that's looking at the camera. No, you can't do this. It would be like a shooting. That's going to be an event that's immediately, an alarm is going to go off, it's going to be, and we're going to have supervision. In other words, every police...
This is my question, and this is when it gets a bit complicated. You say, hey, what if there's going to be a mass shooting? Imagine that there's about to be, it's like, I always mention this movie, Minority Report, but we are not guessing what's going to happen what kind of guessing what is going to happen in the future? What if if these cameras detect somebody who is filling a bag with weapons and is heading to a school area with a bag full of weapons because the cameras have already spotted him and the sounds of I don't know, all this massive tracking system has detected that this person has a high intent of doing something at this school, and you can call the police before that happens, essentially a pre-crime unit, and I don't know, maybe show up before the thing happens, and you can prevent a shooting from happening? These are the questions that we need to ask. All right, that would be so cool, especially if you're a parent who has a child at that school. Okay, this is great. They stopped mass shooting that was going to happen in the future just because AI and because we have cameras looking at us 24/7. But are you willing to relinquish your complete privacy in terms of being safe? That is the big question. That is the big trade-off here, because it will be relinquishing everything. Okay, having cameras everywhere, and maybe not cameras, but also sensors, sensoring everything. Like they can detect everything that is going on, even with sound. Are we willing to do that to be heard? So we're going to be well behaved because we have a big brother on top of us. And not only that, let's talk about the drones. We have not addressed the drones.
Officer is going to be supervised at all times, and the supervision will and if there's a problem, AI will report the problem and report it to the appropriate person, whether it's the sheriff or the chief or whomever we need to take control of the situation. We have, same thing. We have drones. If there's something going on in a shopping center, and I'll stop. A drone goes out there, get there way faster than a police car. There's no reason for, by the way, high-speed chases. You shouldn't have high-speed chases between cars. You just have a drone follow the car. I mean, it's very, very simple. And the new generation of autonomous drones.
Imagine that you have drones that, in case something happens, you send a drone. This is, I don't know if you have played the video game Half-Life 2, but this is exactly what City 17 reminds me of. Something that is completely the surveillance, the combined soldiers and the drones as well. The drones are patrolling the streets. You see a drone that scans your face and tells you things, and it's all autonomous and all AI. Imagine that, okay? I don't know if you would feel exactly safe in that situation. But the question still remains: what if you could have essentially a city or a society in which you can prevent is the word, 99% of crimes, but at the same time you have to what is the word for that? Renunciar, to surrender, to relinquish. I don't know what is the word. To renounce to 99% of your privacy. You have to essentially handle 99% of your privacy to AI. And how do we know that it's only AI that is looking at that? And what is AI doing with that information? Because at the same time, we already know that right now, for example, Google knows everything that you do, everywhere that you go before you do it. Even guesses your daily schedule thanks to Google Maps. It tracks you all the time. It's incredible all that Apple, Facebook, Google, TikTok, they know about us. They know us much better than we know ourselves. That's why we have been through this. We already have been through this. Something maybe you didn't even have to say something, and all of a sudden like minutes later you get an ad that fits exactly what you just said minutes earlier. We're already at the point. We are years into the point that you think of something, and the ad appears. And this also has to do with statistics, because there are certain books on statistics and marketing in which, in fact, we have managed to do this, to guess what people need even months in advance, thanks to their behavior, thanks to their profile. But imagine a system of AI that, let's say, spies on you 99% of the time. And you get a 99% of odds that you will be safe at any time of the day. You will be able to walk alone on the street at 2 a.m. and you will be safe. That is the trade-off. Would you be willing to do that trade-off? Will that trade-off be enforced? Would that system could be weaponized by the government at some point? Maybe the AI can be hacked to inject something that it really didn't so. But you are behaving in this way. You are behaving in this way. You might commit a crime tomorrow. Because we are the pre-crime unit. So many questions. We are at the gates of very interesting times. I call them interesting because I'm a fan of science fiction. That's me. I'm one of the crazy ones. I'm willing for all the acceleration. That is going to happen at some point, so it better happen sooner than later. So, but I would like to know what you think about this in the comments, because you have so great takes in the chat.